Deep, deep beneath the earth, something sinister stalks the caverns. Is the world in peril? Can we save it? What even is that thing? Maybe we'll find the answers to what we seek as we pre-play Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard, a point-and-click adventure game developed by Watch the Toast. That is a name you should recognise if you watch things on this channel, for Watch the Toast made the fantastic Shadow and Rise of the Wool Ball, and this, so far, looks even more fantastic than those games. This is a game that is currently on Kickstarter, and there is a link both to the demo that I'm playing and the Kickstarter in the description. As a note, I've not been paid to cover this game. I just really want to. But I have backed the Kickstarter. This is something I've been looking forward to for absolutely ages. I've seen it as it's slowly been developed, and it just looks so beautiful. And the story has caught my imagination. I just want to show you this game, and point you in the direction of it if you want to support it as well. So without further ado, let us press start and see the introductory cutscene. A fully voiced introductory cutscene as well. Let's go. A long time ago in a faraway world, mysterious things were about to happen in the small kingdom of Velehill. Beyond the edge of Owlsgard. And clouds! So many clouds. That's not all. There's also disaster!
Our sacred library! It's on fire! All our knowledge lost! Who could have done such a thing?
We tried everything to extinguish those flames. Now we're all doomed.
The ancient scrolls may be destroyed, but still no misfortune will befall us animals. Not tomorrow, and not in 1 year. But the day will come when the survival of all will depend on these irretrievable writings.
That's foreshadowing for you folks. But it took 500 years to get here!
Are we there yet? I'm so tired. Pull yourself together.
You do not look happy to be walking this far. But look at how beautiful this is! Look at how beautiful this is! The other sheep looks really happy.
What is it now? My wool feels so heavy today. Oh man, can't you stop whining for 1 second?
Ah, there's a reason why it's so heavy. Hello, you!
I think you've stepped in something there. There are antlers peeping out of your wool.
Ugh!
A roebuck in my wool?
Greetings! May I introduce myself? I'm Finn, and I must say, you sheep are a wonderful means of transportation.
So I was carrying you through the entire forest all this time? Oh, don't worry. We'll put you where you belong.
Thank you. That's not necessary. I'm almost where I want to be. Have a great day, you two cuties! Oh, Oh, by the way, I'm just on my way to the Valley of Velehill. We deer are preparing for our annual Club Moss Festival. Would you like to come along?
Go fry an egg, roebuck boy.
Oh, too bad. See you around.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be ingratiating yourself to them with that. Ooh!
The valley still looks just like it did back then. Time seems to have stood still here while I was away. By the little forest down in the valley lived my parents.
Let's go then!
How often I used to skip along this well-trodden path. It has become a little wider. Just this turn, and I'll be at my parents' home. I can hardly wait to see them again after all these years. They'll be making eyes for sure.
Something terrible's happened. We can tell through the narrative. Yep.
What happened here? My parents' home. It's completely destroyed. Hello? No trace of my family. Oh no, something bad has happened here. Strange footprints.
Uh-oh!
Something's coming closer. I better hide.
Think quick! Good plan. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. That sounds 70 kinds of bad.
It's gone again. What in Hippo's name was that? These tracks must belong to one of those creatures. Surely they lead me to where my family was taken. I must find them.
That you must. And so begins Chapter 1, A Dark Secret. I don't know how much of Chapter 1 we're going to see, but if we click here, those who've played point-and-click adventure games of ages past will see a very familiar user interface. We have give, open, close, pick up, look at, talk to, use, push, and pull, as well as 2 ways to get to the options. Press escape, you can get to the options, and we can continue there, or you can press this button here that will also take you there. That's good. That's really good, having 2 ways of doing it. And we have a notebook, 1 gold coin, and 2 silver coins. Let's look at the notebook. Suppose just use the notebook. There we go. I have to find out where my parents have been brought to. This is a great way to show off where you are in the story, and to catch you up just in case you end up leaving the game for a while and don't know where to go. So we continue, and there we go. Click to go there. Look at this lovely scene here. Look at the leaves billowing in the wind, the shadows, the bird song, the peril. That bird there. Bye, bird. Let's look at our other stuff.
The last gold coin that's left from the trip here.
I wonder what you spend on... Well, you probably spent it all on food.
Poor me.
Poor you indeed. Can I talk to my money?
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Are you sure? They say money talks.
I can't pull it.
No, you can't. I can use it...
That would be a waste of money.
What, piling them up? I don't think it would be. Can I open the money?
I can't open it.
Oh, can I close it?
I can't close it.
Oh, I can't pick it up.
But I already carry it with me.
Because we already have it. Now, let's look at what we have around us. You want to bet I'm going to Edna and Harvey this game into oblivion, because there are probably all kinds of interactions hidden everywhere. Right, we have rocks, we have tree, footprints, and path, and out of the forest. Well, let's first look at this tree.
I guess you have to be a real adrenaline junkie to grow that close to that cliff.
Totally do. Let's have a conversation with the tree.
I already had some good conversations with him. Unfortunately, there's no time now.
Oh, but maybe the tree knows something.
As a fawn, I've climbed up there quite often. Except for a few grumpy woodpeckers, there was nothing there.
Oh, Can I push the tree?
I'm not a bull.
Doesn't mean you can't try and push it, Finn.
I'm not a bull.
Okay, pulling there. Also, you can still do it even though you're not a bull. Can I pick up the tree?
Well, trees may look a bit like broccoli, but I can tell you, they are much bigger.
Also, difference there between the subtitles and the dialogue. Subtitles, I might add, that were on by default, which I'm very glad for.
I can't close it.
Okie dokie.
I can't open it.
Can I give the coin to the tree? No, not even an option. What about this tree?
I have always had an ambivalent relationship to this bully of a tree. He simply spread his roots across the path and made me stumble countless times.
Maybe you should have paid attention to where you were going.
I never really shared any interest with him, but he's a nice guy.
And yet he's also a bully? Can I use it?
As a fawn, I've climbed up there quite often. Except for a few nimble finches, there was nothing there.
Subtle difference in dialogue. I appreciate that. Also, there's a rock.
I'd probably love to lie among the rocks, if I were moss.
I don't know, it looks kind of comfortable. Okay, there's also a massive cliff there that you could fall down and die.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Fair enough, can I use the rocks?
No.
Oh, okay, let's look at the obvious thing here, and that is the footprints.
Something must have happened here. The soil is still fresh.
What are your secrets, footprints?
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Can I use them?
No.
Can I pick them up?
I'll take some soil from the footprints.
Aha, we got a little jingle saying, you did a thing.
I took it from the footprints near the forest edge.
Marvelous. I'm going to talk to that soil.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Fine. I'll head over here then to where my parents' home was. Maybe there's things we can do here, like... Ooh, sad music. To be fair, very apt. Let's look at this tree.
This brave guy has already held countless clotheslines.
Hi, tree.
My favorite old birch tree. Did you see anything? She's stumped too.
I love that there was a pause left there. That is just wonderful.
No.
Okay, can't do anything there. What about this tree?
She was just as tiny as me when I was a fawn.
Did you see anything?
Hey, you cheeky little fur. You always have something to say. Tell me, what happened here? She doesn't seem to know either.
Maybe because... tree. I mean, just calling it there. Maybe because tree.
No.
Also, could I use the soil on the tree?
The tree is much too busy being pointy and prickly. It's not interested in that.
Can I use it on this one?
I don't want to disturb the tree with that.
Fair enough. Let's look at the house.
This sight breaks my heart.
Understandable. I mean, the house is pretty broken. It's been torn asunder.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Let's use the house.
No.
Clearly this house needs money.
Don't think that would noticeably improve the condition of the house.
No, probably wouldn't, but there we go.
Don't think that would...
And you can click to cancel dialogue. Now let's look at the door.
Nothing in there resembles the former furniture anymore. The beams, the stones of the fireplace, the tables, everything is lying around in there in a gigantic hullabaloo. This cruel thing didn't even stop at Mother's precious porcelain shields!
Bonus points for using hullabaloo as a word.
I don't need to have a
I want to talk to the door.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Okay, game won't let me. What about coin to door?
I don't think that will do any good.
No, probably won't. You're quite right.
I don't think that will do any good.
There's not much else we can do here. There's tree, hut, tree, door, footprints. I mean, can we pick up these footprints?
I don't need more soil.
Fair enough. You only need the soil once. So there's one other place we can go, and that's the path here, and there's out of the... Let's go to the path. Oh! Hello, fish! Also, giant willow! Let's look at the giant willow.
It definitely hasn't gotten any smaller over the last few years. There seems to be a small hole between the roots.
Yeah, trees don't tend to get smaller.
Hey there, buddy. How are you doing today? Well, I myself am not doing so well right now, but you've probably seen for yourself what's going on here. That was a good one. Thanks for the little pep talk.
I have no idea what the tree said, but it was clearly inspiring. Also, ominous door of ominousness. So there's a... Yep, there's that hole. We're going to be looking at that hole in a moment. First...
Ever since I can remember, this swamp has been as thick as spinach, where you never know what's crawling in it.
Well, clearly we need to walk into it and die.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Oh, why can't I talk to that?
No.
Can I throw my money into it?
With a single bloob, it would sink into the swamp.
Oh, it's a bloob, is it?
With a single bloob, it would sink into the swamp.
Oh, okay. It's just the sound effect. I thought you called your currency bloob there. That's me being silly. There's a fish. There's also more rocks.
These rocks here like to lie around lazily in the shade.
Clearly we must talk with these rocks.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Why don't you want to talk to rocks, Finn?
I don't think that will do any good.
It might help us. Okay, talking to the fish will definitely help us.
I still remember these strange fish too well. Peaceful, but known for their enormous jaw strength. Every razor blade is a joke compared to those teeth.
Oh dear. Hello?
Hey, little buddy. Aw, come on. No need to be rude.
Blorp. We could use a coin on the fish.
I don't think that will do any good.
Okay, fine. Pick up the fish.
Aw, he's much too fast for that. He just slips through my hooves at that speed.
Ah, we're gonna need this fish at some point. Let's try again. Come on.
Aw, he's much too fast
Ow.
for that. He just slips through my hooves at that speed.
We're not gonna be doing anything there, but there is a hole.
Under the tree is a kind of cavity, which narrows towards the other side.
Can I talk to the hole?
I don't need to have a conversation here.
You and your desire not to have conversations, Finn.
No.
Pick up the hole?
I don't need it.
But I want a hole. Push the hole.
I can't push it.
Pull the hole. Okay, pull hole.
I can't pull it.
Use coin on hole.
I don't think that will do any good.
What about ominous door of ominousness? This is very ominous.
The entrance to the forbidden forest of the wolves. My father used to go crazy if I dared to explore the area beyond this gate.
And yet you did it anyway.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Can I open it?
No.
Bet I could, if I press open.
The dreaded forest of the wolves. The part of this forest where the entire wolf population has been brought to. Strange. This door has been opened.
Also, I noticed there was a missing T on brought. Little thing to point out, but things always can be improved upon. Little bits, tiny. I'm not going to go in there just yet, though. I feel like going in there is a good way to die horribly. So, let's instead head out the forest.
The footprints disappear from here on.
We have town, coast, forest, sign, clouds. Let's go to town.
I haven't wandered through those gates in ages.
I see a reference here.
Why is there such a concourse here?
Behold, the king's ambassador is nearing.
And here they come. Dignified.
Liebes Volk, ich, als der Botschafter unseres Königs,
Placeholder voice.
überbringe euch eine frohe Kunde in diesen finsteren Tagen.
Oh, ah.
Wie wir alle mit Schrecken beobachten, sind die Wölfe wieder in unserem Gebiet unterwegs.
That's not good.
Ein furchtbarer Vorfall, den wir seit der Errichtung des Wolfsbezirkes zu verhindern gedachten. Doch die Welle aus Zerstörung und Entführungen hilfloser Artgenossen wird ein Ende haben. Der König hat eine Vielzahl von Maßnahmen eingeleitet, um das Wolfsgebiet in Zukunft ausbruchssicher zu gestalten. Schon morgen wird er hier eintreffen und jene Maßnahmen in die Tat umsetzen lassen.
Okay, there's a misunderstanding here.
This nightmare has come to an end.
Dies war die frohe Kunde, welche mir aufgetragen wurde. Ich werde mich nun im Wirtshaus ausruhen und anschließend die benachbarten Städte aufsuchen.
Hooray for the king!
Bye, people, including the reference. Also, there's something going on here that's not right.
The wolves are responsible for this?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't think so, Finn. There was too much clanking and whirring and ground shuddering and everything for that to be wolves. There's something odd going on here. Also, lots of things to look at, like a birdhouse, and a fountain, and a ferret, and a man called Dogomir. And the pub! We could totally go to the pub. And so, when we come back, folks, we're going to continue exploring the demo of Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard, a game that's just so pretty and wonderful, and I'm having huge amounts of fun examining it. And uncovering the mystery! Who wants to bet that nobody's going to believe us that it's not wolves? Except maybe one or two people, and those people won't be able to convince, like, the king. Maybe we'll get to that point in the demo, who knows? And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.